Week 1 and 0 of the college football season are loaded this year. There's marquee matchups all over the place. And because of that, as a byproduct, there's a lot of games going under the radar. So here are 10 under the radar Week 0 and 1 college football matchups, starting with App State and Charlotte at a neutral site. This is an under the radar rivalry game. I don't even know if it's a real rivalry, but I'm pumped for it. App State with a new head coach, Charlotte with a new head coach, both breaking in a new era, a new regime at a neutral site. It's going to make the stakes feel a little bit higher, and they're both in state. I absolutely love that, and I think both programs have great potential. Buffalo football won 9 seasons last year with a first-year head coach, and now a huge opportunity with a fair amount of returning production, especially for a MAC team against a Minnesota team that's got their sights set on some bigger things. If they're not careful, this game could get sketchy. FAU underwent a crazy transformation this offseason with Zach Kittley and the new weapons he's brought to the table. They're going to be significant underdogs on the road versus Maryland, but Maryland, if they're not careful, they could catch themselves in a shootout. Kansas is breaking in a brand new stadium in Week 0 against Fresno State, which is a Group of 5 program that when they're at peak efficiency, they are a problem and they are dangerous. It's going to be the first game in the debut for Matt Entz, their head coach. It's a much anticipated debut. He won multiple FCS national titles at North Dakota State. Rice at Louisiana is just a sneaky Group of 5 game that just slips under the radar. It's a home field environment. It's a nice regional matchup, a couple of proud fan bases. I think this one could be really interesting, especially with Scott Abel, a first-year head coach of Rice, runs a very unique offense. I guarantee you most people are not considering watching UTEP at Utah State, but you absolutely should. Second-year head coach Scotty Walden has built what looks like a very compelling roster on paper. There are people spreading 9-win UTEP propaganda this year. That's how much hype and buzz there is. And then there's Bronco Mendenhall at Utah State. He takes over. He brings in a bunch of transfer portal players. Their starting quarterback is Bryson Barnes, the pig farmer from Utah. This game is going to be super entertaining. Virginia has high hopes for this season, and Tony Elliott is on the hot seat, and they host a sneaky team in Coastal Carolina in Week 1, one that is totally capable of upsetting them. They have an excellent staff with what Tim Beck did this offseason. I am so excited to see what happens in that one. Mississippi State plays a road game at Southern Miss to open the season. Holy trap game. And also there's the storyline of Charles Huff bringing the whole Marshall roster to Southern Miss. They're going to have a whole revamped team. There's going to be an insane atmosphere in that one. This one is one you should absolutely watch. If you're feeling nostalgic, you could tune into some classic Pac-12 action. Cal at Oregon State, a couple of programs that are intimately familiar with each other from their time in the Pac-12. Things could get funky, as they often do when Pac-12 teams match up. But at number 1, most under the radar, it's got to be Toledo at Kentucky. Toledo beat an SEC team by 24 points on the road last year. Yes, it was Mississippi State, but Kentucky is also Kentucky. The spread right now is 10. I feel like Toledo plus 10 is great value. I'm super excited to see if they can do it back-to-back years.